Good evening, this is KJTV News, with the latest developments coming out of Madagascar. President Andry Rajoelina has taken a dramatic step by firing Prime Minister Christian Ntsay and his entire government following days of deadly unrest across the country. The president made the announcement in a national television address, saying that the outgoing officials will remain in their roles temporarily until a new government is formed. He even called on citizens to submit applications to join the new administration in what he described as a move to renew leadership and restore stability. This decision comes after youth-led protests, fueled largely by Generation Z activists, erupted in the capital Antananarivo and quickly spread to other major cities. Demonstrators have been demanding better access to electricity and clean water, along with the resignation of both the Prime Minister and the President. Many protesters said they were tired of living in worsening poverty and poor living conditions despite the country's natural wealth. According to the United Nations Human Rights Office, at least 22 people have been killed and more than 100 others injured since protests began last Thursday. The UN condemned what it called an excessive and violent response by security forces, saying tear gas, beatings, mass arrests, and even live ammunition were used to disperse peaceful demonstrators. Reports also indicate that while many of the rallies were peaceful, criminal gangs and opportunistic looters infiltrated the protests at night, leading to widespread destruction of businesses and public property. Organizers of the Gen Z movement accused authorities of paying individuals to cause chaos in an attempt to discredit the protests. In the streets, demonstrators have been carrying placards with messages such as "Justice for Madagascar," "Leo," meaning "We're fed up," and "We want to live, not just survive." Many protesters have also adopted the pirate flag symbol from the Japanese anime series One Piece, which has become an emblem for anti-government movements in several countries, including Nepal and Indonesia. To try and contain the situation, the government imposed a nighttime curfew in Antananarivo and other major cities. But despite these restrictions, thousands of people returned to the streets on Monday. Once again, police clashed with crowds, firing tear gas to break up the gatherings. Madagascar, a vast island nation of over 31 million people, has faced repeated cycles of political instability since gaining independence from France in 1960. The country is currently ranked among the most corrupt in the world, and according to the World Bank, nearly three-quarters of its population lives below the poverty line. President Rajoelina himself first rose to power during the 2009 coup that ousted former President Andry Rajoelina. He later won the 2018 elections and secured a disputed re-election in 2023, but growing discontent over corruption, poverty, and lack of basic services has once again shaken his leadership. The United Nations has urged the Malagasy authorities to guarantee freedom of expression and peaceful assembly while calling for accountability for the violence. Human Rights Chief Volker Turk said he was shocked at the brutal response and appealed for dialogue to resolve the crisis peacefully. For now, Madagascar remains on edge as citizens wait to see who will be appointed to the new government, and whether the president's drastic move will calm the streets or spark even more unrest. For KJTV News, I'm Ethan, reporting, and subscribe for more news.